and welcome again to Showbiz File on Econat TV. As always, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on everything that we post on our social media handles. And today happens to be a very, very special day in the life of everyone in and around the Econat Entertainment here because today is our second anniversary and also is the birthday of our very, very own CEO, Mr. Herring Eko Asaredu. Guys, this man is so humble and selfless, and that's why I personally love him. So, on behalf of Econad Entertainment and everyone, we want to wish Mr. Heron Asare Eko Edu a very, very happy birthday, and also to thank all of you for making Econad Entertainment what it is today. And as you all know, I'm always here to bring you the most juiciest and credible interviews in Ghana and around. And today, I have here in the studio a very special person. In fact, he's been in this industry for a very long time. I personally named him the meaning of love, and you get to know why I'm saying that. But let me just give you this man, after listening to his song, is either you learn how to forgive or you fall in love. So that's why I call him the meaning of love. I love him so much. He's called Nanafin. He's here in the studios, and we are going to be talking about everything. I'm sure most of you have heard from him for a very long time. He's going to tell us what he's been up to. So help me welcome Nana. Nana,
Yeah.
Aqua.
That's
Hey, me them from meaning of love oh, because me dear when your man.
yeah.
Is it that I will say I do?
Yeah.
And I said me the betche.
Good bet shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
Oh well. Before I go ahead with answering that question, I would
Question.
like to say that this is one of the best ways I've been introduced or I've been described
Thank
musically,
you.
and I thank you for that.
Thank you
Thank you for
too.
that. That's just great. I've been around. People do not know that I'm also uh, producer. I mean technical producer, studio engineer, technician, and all that. So I have a studio. I record other artists.
Oh
That's what
wow.
I've been doing for the past 7 to 8 years. That
Oh.
I've been a bit on the
Oh
quiet,
yeah.
yes. Well, I decided to take a hiatus off the music for 2 years, and 2 years became 3 years. It became 4 years. Became 5 years. And now it's almost 8 years, 9 years. I have not released an album. I've released a couple of reggae singles, but I've been around. Really, I've been around, and because I am very selective of the kind of shows that I do.
Mm.
And I say I'm on phone who me papa, because I select. I want always want to work with good musicians, some good instruments, some good crowd here and there, and a good place, cozy place like Econas Studios
Econet.
is wonderful. Yeah, yes,
Thank
that's why
you
we are here.
so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. Obi Beka said, like your way of dressing is a
Yeah,
very different thing.
yeah.
Why did you choose to go the Egyptians way?
Well, I'm on for them say they be like Egyptians. I'm on for says Arabs way. They are the original Egyptians. No, they just came to usurp the land, and then they call themselves Egyptians. But the original Egyptians never even called themselves Egyptians. Egyptians is the Greeks after invading the land called it Egypt, but the real name is Kemet,
Okay.
Kemet and Thebes. So these are the things people do not know. We as blacks, black Africans were the occupants of that land that the Greeks choose to call Egypt now. Yeah, then and yes, our Arab for we. Aha, and to know we know it is our original identity of royalty,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
because every spirituality be we are no, a chassis of Egypt. So time no swanka mechechiro mu bibia. And being a very spiritual person, I think that this also says me in that way,
Yeah.
being royal and being a true African. It's also to help me disguise myself sometimes because I like to go to the stadium sometimes, make sure how to folk. I am not to kill I am a person, me select me watch Italia bibia. Na me the line one obi be sign autograph there be pesa. So this one has also helped me disguise myself a little.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
apart from a day when I had purchased some kinky, I was going home to go and eat. After a show, I was still I had taken this one off, thinking that I'll not be noticed with just my locks. But then somebody, a good friend of mine, not knowing, was also come to buy the kinky, and he shouted, people started chasing me. And then it was very funny, but yeah, one of those things. You know, Ebwa in every way. When I'm on stage, it makes me feel royal. So I hardly take it off.
Okay.
I can count the number of times I've performed without it.
Okay. Nana, I see say you love music, pa. And
Yeah.
your dad happens to be the very first black man. He had meeting at music school. Oh,
Not,
UK.
not just
Did
a.
that
Yeah, finish.
did that one influence your career to be a musician? And I said, growing up, you really wanted to be a
Yeah,
musician.
from the age of 6.
Oh wow.
All I wanted to do, because at the age of 7, I started playing guitar.
Mm,
At the age of 10, I started playing keyboard. At the age of 12, I started playing bass.
wow. And
At
you
the age
only
of 15, I
media.
played drums.
You're a legend,
Well,
Ampa.
because you see, my father was the first black man, like you said,
Yeah.
in the Royal Marine School of Music.
Yes.
First black man,
Mm.
and I'm still proud of that.
Yeah, we are all proud.
Yes, and because of that, the home was full of music. Well, my mother is also a singer, but she never chose to sing commercially.
Okay.
She chose to sing in the choir in the church. So she has been singing in the choir for 50 years.
Whoa.
Yes, she's long past. She's almost 80. She's still singing. so everybody in my family can either play or sing something. I mean, play guitar, play keyboard, we be a bubble way. So music was the entertainment because that time on and you nipa be brain TV, na any
Yeah.
TV. And she said, keep piano of your guitar of your. I don't know. After our
Yeah.
homework in the evening, the whole family, they adults, we were about 8. Yes, the very first one is at this very moment is in Kumasi, and he's the head of the music department in the Methodist. I think she's the head of the choir in the Kumasi Methodist. I'm not too sure the branch. So this is the family. I mean, music comes to us naturally,
Okay.
and then we do it like there's no tomorrow. My whole life is music. I've surrounded myself with music.
Music.
My only friend is music.
Mm.
That's why I'm still here.
Yeah, banana. I'm for being so say as a opodo. And before someone will talk about love, is experience be a nipananya.
Mhm.
What is it about one or do? Then ya mean Pomika is I personally
Yeah,
name you the
yeah,
meaning
yeah,
of
yeah.
love.
Minim say odo say who sit down here with the blocks ni see the
Yeah,
boa.
yeah.
Okay, nti who sit down as a blocks no ahwea doors one. Say down na nche bebu and I say nso bekom.
Ebekum.
Nti no as a blocks ni strong.
Okay.
Okay, as a society no blocks are the chichi society na homes.
Mm.
If you families. Me boa. Without love, the families will be weak.
Yeah.
Society will be weak.
Yeah.
I'm not for complaining, baby. Say there are so many things happening in Ghana they don't understand. It's because we have to build back the family structure, the strong family structures, the strong family traditions. The family structure is breaking down. The tradition of families is really breaking down, and it's not helping the society. Yawo ba wiase wo yaboa. Yawo ba wiase wo ne yaboa. Say you could jawo forest. Yawo ne jawo forest. Unka tree, unka brofo. We put to them one bush. Human beings, we are learning species. We learn. We are not born with our instincts. Instinct only to suck breast and to survive. You understand? But apart from that, love is very important. So do fear. Ebe chichiri fie no, na chichiri kru achichiri on mine. That's why I choose to sing about love because and if you hope we have nothing left. The magic is gone.
That's great. See what I've been telling you. This man speaks sense. It's not only musical. Just say or can Adrian Castan. So when you stay with him for like 5 minutes in answer na Abekono, you have learned so many things. Ain't nana yeah with your own industry mo achepa like a lot of things and
Yeah.
a man for be air complaining and current one in about air royalties. What do you
Yeah.
and what do you have to say about it?
Okay, royalties. Who be some questions, baby? Okay,
Mhm.
royalties in the my mom me bank account number. Are you ready? I'm on the atom. Many people will not go and take it because the figures are so embarrassing. So, well, many people don't even want to go take it. I used to go take it and then use it to change my tires. That's it. The money will be finished. Sometimes I even have to top it to change my tires, set of tires on the car. So the money is really small. So, well, some people don't go take it, but I will advise every musician out there, even if it's a CD, it's your money. When you take it, it will help the administrators of our copyright, to know that people are interested in this. And then it will stimulate new ideas for them to be able to help us collect our true royalty. That really belong to us because Obianim, send your as performing artists, as songwriters and composers, it's really nothing.
Yeah.
It's just a token. I'll let everybody to go and look at it. And then you ask another question.
Yeah. Now I was saying, say, what is it that the executives are more?
Mhm.
Then on Moon it looks like
I don't know.
everyone.
I don't know because we have very good people, knowledgeable people in at the Gamro and also at Musica. So well, it's up to maybe Ghana system ni na ensha danye. We haven't understood that the musician is a creative person, and he also works with other musicians to make the song ready, and then they also have to feed. So the day they die, until we'll be able to create sad there, no, people will treat music as secondary, even the musicians themselves, because near Ebano, going to be very fear. You can't put all your energy into it. Yeah, so you get mediocre songs because I said me could be fast now me could try job be na minya. So you're lucky now break through. That's the reality. And I say your country now you need football teams, but they have a lot of good footballers. Can they really grow? Can they sharpen up their skills? I mean, even Leo Messi, you say Obobo, you say Barcelona, right? Imagine so only team be about every one change and open. As long as our music remains on that Munchendi level, really it will be very difficult for the musicians to bring our full professionalism into it and our full time. It's really difficult. Yeah.
And oh dear, start quite ways to have so up and coming musicians now. To sell will probably more than you
Yeah.
someday. Please
Most
advise
of them,
them.
most of them can become much bigger than and that is what some of us expect. You see, and they are doing well. My only problem is say they want. I was just telling the CEO say it looks like Nanseno as a passion, fame and money no 50-50. Passion 50%. Passion for the music and your art is 50%, and then your love for fame and money also 50%. They work together. But as I'm saying, the passion is 10%. That fame and money now 90%. Because you see an artist, you see, many young people these days don't have the art. You see, I can work with 7 different engineers or seven different, but when you hear my music, you hear not just me, people of the older generation. We were unique in a certain sense, but I'm saying I say they are kind of all sounding the same because they believe if they sound like everybody else, they will have success like everybody else. It doesn't really work that way. Sometimes you take your time. Now, we develop our art. There is a time for you, and you get there. But you see, because there's no industry, once again, then again, it will hurt you because we're the 21. You want to make it. 21, you can't go and be fed by your parents anymore. If they have extra, they can help you with some. But you are not the one. From that day, from that time, at Waverly School, 21, 22, they are expecting you to bring money home naturally. So also you forced to make a hit. But I said that is why it makes it very difficult for young artists, especially these days, to take their time and develop their art. My advice is if you are a young man, you want to get into music, make sure you're solid financially and knowledge-wise. Knowledge in the music. Often bringing the business aspect of it. So they just jump into it, thinking that their talent alone will make it, and it's not really true.
Now, on the lighter note, answer number sign out.
Yeah.
Have we as a country lost our identity as the high life country or nation?
Did we ever have one?
Lots of people have been attributing Ghana as a high life country.
If you check it out, I was listening to we are a bit young, so you might not remember the name of Bob Marley's guitarist, Al Anderson. It was the interview I listened to. He was narrating how he joined the Wailers and blah blah blah, and he mentioned the way he met Eddie Kwanzaa. I don't think you know him, the old time musician, and then how he was taught to play high life music. And the interviewer asked him, "What What is high life music? That's also he described it as a Nigerian form of music.
Mm-mm.
See, I was so disappointed because everybody knows that high
Yeah.
life is ours.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, maybe we are not serious about it, so somebody has taken it.
Somebody
So
has
are we
taken.
a high life country? I don't think we are.
Okay. But let's see. Do you have any favorite high life artists as of now?
A lot of them.
Oh, okay. I
But
mean the young
are
ones.
they really playing high life? That's the point because they play high life today, they play Afro pop tomorrow, they play
Mm,
Afro beat the next time. So can you call them high life artists? Even me, I was struggling to call myself a high
a high
life
life
artist
artist.
because my only typical high life album, to be very frank, was Bibini, the
Mm.
one with Chunhuma from Afamiho and Opemiana and all that. That was the typical high life album. The other ones I mixed with reggae,
Oh,
I
okay.
mixed with pop and all that. Though me too be brain tree though, but
Mm.
yeah. So it's like that. It's difficult to pinpoint. Say this is a high life artist for Ghana. But well, obi baba kumi be a high life na era, so we just take it that high
Okay.
life no bono. But it's not really
High life.
because every music has its own rudiments, and we must hear those rudiments in that song to make it a high life song or otherwise.
Okay. When the medal was the pastor only
Thank you,
showbiz file a combo.
thank
We
you.
wish you all the best. We'll still come for knowledge and everything. We'll come again some other time.
You're welcome anytime.
Okay.
So happy birthday to you, my good friend Echo. You know, I'm also Echo. People don't know that. Have a wonderful day. I'm proud to be the one who performed today on your birthday. Keep the spirit, keep everything going. Don't let the magic die. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
So,
Bye.
guys, thank you so much for watching the Showbiz File interview. I have been in the studio with a person I call the meaning of love, and I've explained to you. And I'm sure you've also get to know why I call him the meaning of love. He's not only into music; he's a family man, and he has a lot to share. So, anytime you see him, tell him, say, rejoice, say, "Mami knowledge ni bi wate." I'll see you same time next week. But a very special birthday to my CEO, very humble and selfless you have ever met before. I'll see you same time next week. But I've always been telling you, you can do all things if only you want to do it. Bye bye.